So listen carefully, because what I'm about to tell you may completely change the way you think about aging, health, and the very first meal you eat every single day. Most seniors wake up each morning believing they're starting their day the right way, choosing foods that look healthy, sound healthy, or have been marketed to them for decades as the gold standard for good nutrition. And yet, these very foods many people have eaten for 30, 40, even 50 years, are actually draining their energy, damaging their muscle strength, and accelerating the aging process without them ever realizing it. I've spent years studying how nutrition affects aging bodies. I've talked to hundreds of seniors, read thousands of research papers, and seen one pattern repeat over and over again. The first meal of the day is often the most damaging one. Not because seniors are making bad choices intentionally, but because they've been misled, misinformed, and pushed into habits by the food industry that do not support the reality of how the body changes with age. And before you blame yourself, let me be absolutely clear. This is not your fault. And the food industry has mastered the art of making unhealthy products look nutritious. They've slapped labels like whole grain, low, fat, heart, healthy, or good source of fiber on processed foods that are anything but healthy for an aging body. And seniors, wanting to do the right thing, have trusted those labels, not realizing that the nutrient needs of a 25-year-old and a 70-year-old are completely different. Your body doesn't process sugar the same way it used to. It doesn't maintain muscle the same way it used to. And it doesn't regulate energy the same way it used to. Which means the foods you choose in the morning matter more now than at any other time in your life. That's why today, I'm going to reveal the 4 breakfast foods seniors should stop eating immediately because they're quietly sabotaging strength, mobility, and daily energy. After that, I'll show you 4 powerful breakfast foods aging adults should add to their routine. Foods that work with your metabolism, support muscle health, improve mental clarity, and help stabilize your energy throughout the day. Let's start with the first breakfast habit causing major issues for older adults: sugary cereals that pretend to be healthy. You've seen them on the shelves, boxes covered in whole grain claims, smiling heart logos, or phrases like "good for digestive health." But underneath all that clever marketing is a harsh truth. Many of these cereals contain more sugar than dessert. And the worst part is, the sugar is often disguised under names that sound harmless: cane juice, malt extract, brown rice syrup. Seniors think they're making a sensible choice because the cereal isn't bright red or shaped like marshmallows, but the body doesn't care what shape sugar comes in. It reacts the same way: blood sugar spikes, insulin surges, and sudden crashes in energy. I've worked with so many seniors who told me they're exhausted by mid-morning. They wake up feeling okay, eat their cereal, and then within an hour or two, they feel drained. That's not aging, that's breakfast-induced fatigue. When your blood sugar rises too quickly, your body responds by pushing it down fast, and that crash leaves you feeling tired, foggy, and weak. Over time, this roller coaster contributes to inflammation, poor muscle performance, and unstable appetite signals that make it harder to maintain a healthy weight. One man I worked with had followed the same breakfast routine for more than 20 years. The cereal he chose advertised itself as high fiber and heart. Yet it had nearly the sugar load of a candy bar. When he finally swapped that breakfast for one with protein, fiber, and healthy fats, the transformation was unbelievable. His energy stabilized, his morning brain fog disappeared, and he stopped relying on morning snacks to get through the day. That's the power of fixing breakfast. The second breakfast trap is fruit juice. Yes, even the ones that say 100% juice or no added sugar. For decades, juice has been marketed as the perfect start to the morning. Bright colors, pictures of oranges, and words like fresh or natural make it feel like a healthy choice. But the truth is, fruit juice is basically liquid sugar. When you remove the fiber from fruit, you're left with a concentrated dose of natural sugar that hits your bloodstream rapidly. And for seniors whose bodies are more sensitive to blood sugar changes, that spike can create major energy instability throughout the day. The number of older adults who've told me they feel tired, shaky, or hungry just hours after drinking juice is astonishing, and almost all of them believed they were doing something good for their health. But once they removed juice from their mornings, they immediately noticed fewer headaches, fewer energy dips, and better stamina during their daily activities. Whole fruit provides fiber, vitamins, hydration, and a slow release of energy. Juice delivers a sugar flood that your body can't manage as well as it used to. The third food many seniors rely on is low-fat yogurt, and while yogurt itself can be healthy, the low-fat varieties often cause more harm than good. When companies remove fat, they add sugar or artificial ingredients to make the product taste better. So the yogurt that looks like a healthy breakfast on the surface is actually a sugar-heavy snack that leaves seniors hungry shortly after eating. And hunger isn't just inconvenient, it's a sign your body didn't get what it needed. Fat helps keep you full, fuels your brain, supports hormone balance, and provides sustained energy. Seniors avoiding fat often end up feeling constantly hungry, constantly tired, and constantly seeking something sweet just to keep going. I've seen this pattern so many times. A switch to full, fat yogurt, especially better energy, better muscle recovery, better satisfaction after meals. That's what breakfast should do. Fuel you, not drain you. The fourth food seniors should avoid is muffins. It doesn't matter whether it's brown, blueberry, or labeled wholesome. Most muffins today are simply cupcakes without frosting. They contain refined flour, sugar, oils, and almost no protein. Many seniors grab muffins because they seem like a quick, somewhat healthy choice, especially when paired with coffee. But the truth is, muffins create the exact same energy spike and crash pattern as sugary cereal. They give a quick burst of energy followed by a crash that leaves you feeling tired, sore, and weak long before lunchtime. I've spoken to countless older adults who wondered why they felt so sluggish after breakfast, thinking they just weren't sleeping well or were simply getting older. But when they swapped muffins for protein-rich meals, their mornings transformed. They felt stronger, more energized, more mentally alert, and more able to enjoy their daily activities. It wasn't aging, it was breakfast. Now let's talk about what you should eat instead. Manner Ted. The first nourishing option seniors should add is properly prepared whole grains, foods like steel, cut oats, quinoa, and buckwheat. Not the processed instant packets full of sugar. Real whole grains digest slowly, keep you full longer, and deliver steady energy without spikes. They support muscle health through complex carbohydrates that release energy. When seniors switch from processed grains to true whole grains, the improvements in digestion, energy, and mood are incredible. It's one of the simplest upgrades you can make. The second vital food is avocado. This natural source of healthy fats supports brain function, muscle strength, and long-lasting energy. For decades, people were told to avoid fat, but new research shows that healthy fats are essential for aging adults. Avocado provides fiber, potassium, antioxidants, and creamy satisfaction that keeps cravings under control. When seniors start adding half an avocado to breakfast, they often notice fewer energy dips, better. The third food seniors must include is eggs. These are one of the most nutrient-dense foods you can eat, packed with high-quality protein, healthy fats, choline for brain health, and essential vitamins. For years, eggs were unfairly blamed for health issues, but the science today is clear. Eggs offer powerful nutritional support, especially for seniors. Many older adults don't get enough protein in the morning, leaving their muscles under-fueled. Eggs fix that instantly. Just 2 eggs provide the amino acids your body needs to maintain and rebuild muscle, something that becomes more critical with age. The fourth powerhouse food is berries. Whether blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, or blackberries, berries are loaded with antioxidants that help manage inflammation, support mobility, improve cognitive function, and provide natural sweetness without spiking your blood sugar the way other fruits do. Seniors who add berries to breakfast often report better digestion, better energy, and improved mental clarity. Even frozen berries offer the same benefits and are budget-friendly. Now that you know the 4 breakfast foods to avoid and the 4 to add, here's what I want you to do. Try this for just 7 days. Only 7. Replace your cereal, juice, low-fat yogurt, or muffins with nourishing options like eggs with avocado, whole grain oatmeal with berries, or Greek yogurt topped with nuts and fruit. You don't need to overhaul your entire life. You just need to fix your morning. Because when your morning is strong, your entire day becomes stronger, and you won't have to wait weeks or months to feel a difference. Most seniors notice changes within a few days: more energy, less soreness, better focus, and a greater sense of strength and stability throughout the day. This is your chance to take control of your health in the simplest, most effective way possible. If this message connected with you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more helpful wellness insights. And let me know in the comments which of these breakfast changes you're going to try first. Your journey to better health starts with your first meal. Make it count.